Greetings to all the registered medical practitioners of the state on behalf of Service Doctors and PG Association. I am Dr. Lakshmi Narasimhan, President of SDPGA and Associate Professor in the Department of Surgery at Dharmaburi Medical College. This is an appeal to vote for our team of 7 members which is contesting in this Tamil Nadu Medical Council election. Tamil Nadu Medical Council is a statutory body and it is also a quasi-judicial body. The society has given us certain privileges and powers. The power to regulate ourselves is a special privilege. Tamil Nadu Medical Council regulates our ethical practice and conduct. This is a century-old association, organization, and these elections for the next 5 years are being conducted now. The last election happened 5 years back. The total number of registered medical practitioners in Tamil Nadu are more than 1 lakh. In the last elections conducted for TNMC, only 13,000 doctors cast their vote, and there were widespread irregularities. 7,000 votes were nearly said to be bogus votes. As a result of these irregularities, the High Court of Madras is appointed an administrator who is a retired judge to conduct our elections because we are not capable of conducting our elections fairly. Dear friends, we are standing in a very important and a critical period. There are so many issues confronting us. Let me take it one by one. The first issue is, if the Tamil Nadu Medical Council is governing the affairs and the ethics of registered medical practitioners, does the Tamil Nadu Medical Council have any direct power over the quacks who are practicing, over the so many people who call themselves as doctors and dishing out various treatments in these TV channels are regulated? No, the TN Medical Council doesn't have such powers. It has got powers only over the registered medical practitioners. So the menace of quackery and the menace of advertisements by people who claim themselves to be doctors with BA, BSc, +2 or even without any formal education and claiming to have treatment for all sorts of disease under the earth is a threat to the scientific practice of medicine. It is a threat to the scientific delivery of healthcare delivery system in this country. Therefore, if our team is elected, we will request the government, prevail upon the government to enact a suitable act to stop the quacks from practicing, to eradicate them, to stop such unscientific, unethical advertisements by all those so-called doctors in TV channels. You may ask the question, what was the Tamil Nadu Medical Council doing before? I don't think the Tamil Nadu Medical Council people in the last few years or in the last 1 decade ever had time to have a serious thought about all these threats like quackery or the unbridled TV programs regarding various healthcare problems. Dear friends, how was the Tamil Nadu Medical Council functioning earlier is a question that you might ask. Many doctors, nearly more than 10 of them who are contesting in these elections, are past presidents of Tamil Nadu Medical Council. They are now contesting as 2 different teams. They are charging accusations and counter accusations against each other. They have put up various facts against each other. You may call it mudslinging, but as far as we are concerned, they have brought out various facts into the public which they have been keeping it as a secret when they were working unitedly in the Tamil Nadu Medical Council. It goes to show that all those people who have been in the highest positions in Tamil Nadu Medical Council have really not discharged their function. Therefore, our kind request is kindly don't give another opportunity for all those people who have been past medical council members, and definitely don't elect anyone who have been past presidents of Tamil Nadu Medical Council, because they themselves across the board have given charges against each other. Then coming to the other issues like the TN Hospital Protection Act. Though it is a quasi-judicial body to control us and to govern our ethics, it has got other unstated objectives. Being a body which has been brought into effect by virtue of an act, this body which really represents and which can really represent more than 1,10,000 doctors can demand an audience from the government or from the agencies of the government on any issue concerning the healthcare delivery or any issues concerning medical practice in Tamil Nadu. Therefore, we will take up whatever issues like the quackery eradication or the Hospital Protection Act and its implementation. The Hospital Protection Act has to be truly implemented in letter and spirit. We'll take it up with the government with the support of you and everyone. Dear friends, the another most important pressing issue that we have come across, for which we stood unitedly in the 2 weeks before in a strike called by the Indian Medical Association, is the National Medical Council Bill. Medical education is a basic requirement to produce doctors. The Medical Council of India is a nodal agency. It's also a statutory agency which controls the quality of medical education across the country. There have been widespread allegations of corruption against the National Medical Council, that is the Medical Council of India. A parliamentary standing committee which went into the functioning of the Medical Council of India has put forward certain facts. Number one, the Medical Council of India has become thoroughly corrupt. That is number one. Number two, the Medical Council of India has failed in its duty to bring about an even distribution of medical institutions. Number three, the Medical Council of India has failed in its objective of creating a basic doctor capable of meeting the healthcare needs of the society. Let me take it one by one. The question of corruption against Medical Council of India has got substance in it. That is what SDPGA thinks. But the root cause of corruption in MCI is not the government medical colleges. It is the reason for the corruption in medical council is capitation fee based private institutions. And unless otherwise, the government strictly and clearly regulates the capitation fee based institutions, you cannot prevent corruption in any council or any institution that is brought and put forward to govern medical education. Therefore, regulating the capitation fee is a prerequisite to weed out corruption in Medical Council of India. Number two, who is the agencies to start medical colleges? The state and the center are the agencies to start medical colleges. The Medical Council of India doesn't have the power nor the money to start medical colleges. To put such an allegation against the Medical Council of India doesn't have any substance. Third important lacuna that has been said against this medical council is it has failed to create a basic doctor. Friends, we all know that the Medical Council of India is just a regulating agency. The functioning unit of medical education is a medical college which is supervised by the universities. Therefore, if we have to alter the training of a basic doctor, the correction should be done not only in the curriculum but at the level of training, which has to be corrected at the level of medical colleges. There is an allegation that the Medical Council of India just goes into the infrastructure aspects, doesn't go into the outcome of the medical doctors in India. Partly it is true, but mostly it is false. Therefore, the problem here with regard to creation of a basic doctor is those doctors who come out of medical institutions by the driving force of market forces and the respect that the specialists get among the society decide to go in for specialization. Specialization and super specialization and the drive for it has somehow over the years denigrated or undermined the training of a basic medical doctor. Therefore, unless otherwise we address these issues, we cannot bring about a basic medical doctor. The National Medical Council Bill wants to replace the Medical Council of India without addressing the solutions for the lacunas charged against MCI. Apart from this, we all medical professionals want the Medical Council of India to continue, but in a fair, straightforward and transparent way. The government and the professionals should correct the behavior of the Medical Council rather than abolishing the Medical Council. The National Medical Council Bill robs the professional control over the quality of medical education, robs the democratic content of the Medical Council of India, robs the state governments from having any power or say in the control of medical education. Therefore, the Medical Council of India being replaced by the NMC bill, or in other words, the NMC bill is an anti-federal bill, it is an anti-professional bill, and it is an anti-healthcare bill. We will stand against this National Medical Council bill. Other than that, there are certain provisions like the National Licentiate Exam. They say only after passing this National Licentiate Exam that you can get registered in the State Medical Register or this National Medical Register. That only gives you the power to practice. This is wholly an unacceptable provision. If you are going to conduct a National Licentiate Exam, why should a doctor or why should a medical professional undergo a rigorous training for 5.5 years in a medical college? Do you mean to say that all those training in medical colleges doesn't mean anything, but only an exit exam will mean this? Therefore, we are against this National Licentiate Exam. Apart from that, the provisions for a bridge course to allow other streams of medical practitioners to take up allopathy practice is totally unscientific, unethical, and against the practice of allopathy medicine by doctors. We are against these provisions. We pretty well know that we alone cannot do it. We will stand along with all other professional associations as well as the state government. The Tamil Nadu state government has strongly opposed the National Medical Council bill. Therefore, we will stand in unison with all these agencies and institutions to fight against the National Medical Council bill. Other than this, coming to the Tamil Nadu Medical Council election, many of our teams, many of our friends in different teams call SDPGA as messenger boys. Thank you, doctors, for the compliment showered on us. SDPGA has been instrumental in making this secret elections as an open and transparent election. Thank you for the compliment. We are taking up messages across the state by WhatsApp, by internet, so that it reaches you and you can take a well-informed decision. Dear friends, kindly go through all the messages that is being sent across by SDPGA. We don't have the money power to send a letter to all the registered 1,10,000 doctors, though other teams are able to do it. We can only reach you through very simple and very cheap sources of spreading the information through net as well as WhatsApp. Dear friends, we have got a very important role. We have got a very important role of supporting the right team for governing this Tamil Nadu Medical Council. Kindly hand over this Tamil Nadu Medical Council in the right hands. Let me introduce our candidates. We are 7 candidates. The first is Dr. Amalan Shankar, who is number 1 in the ballot sheet. The second is Dr. Arulishwaran, who is number 2 in the ballot sheet. The third is Dr. Ashok Duraraj, who is number 4 in the ballot sheet. Fourth is Dr. Lakshmi Narasimhan, who is number 16 in the ballot sheet. Fifth is Dr. Maraperumal, who is 23rd in the ballot sheet. The next candidate is Ranganathan, who is 25th in the ballot sheet. The last candidate is Dr. Swaminathan Padmanabhan, who is 30th in the ballot sheet. Dear friends, we request you to make it a secret ballot. Don't hand over empty ballots to any of the contestants or to any of the teams. Kindly cast your vote, exercise your franchise, vote for a change, and vote for a change which will be the dawn of a big renaissance in the medical profession. Thank you, one and all. I request you once again to support our team. Thank you very much.